lesson, we're going to be talking about arithmetic sequences as linear functions. Okay, it sounds really complicated. It's not nearly as bad as it sounds. For your warm-up, you've got this direct variation equation. I want you to go ahead and try to write the equation, and then you don't have to solve it. I just want you to write the equation. So go ahead, pause it, and try it, and when you're done, you can unpause it and see if you got the right answer. So whenever you have a direct variation equation, you know it's in the form y equals kx. And here we know y and x, so we're going to plug in 12 for y and 6/7 for x. And to get rid of the 6/7, we want to get k by itself. We're going to multiply each side by 7/6. Don't forget to put each side inside of parentheses whenever you are multiplying, and we get 14 equals k. Now that we know k, we can take that and plug it back into our equation, y equals 14x. Now what we're doing today, we're looking at a sequence. A sequence is kind of just a set of numbers in a specific order. A very basic example of a sequence would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's just things in a specific order. That's what a sequence is. And if you look at this example, we've got the time increasing at a constant rate, and we've got the distance increasing at a constant rate. We've already talked about this. When we talked about rate of change, we noticed that whenever both things increased by the same amount every time, we had a constant rate of change, which meant we had a linear function. This is that same thing, and we're going to talk about whenever we have this common difference, d, we technically have an arithmetic sequence. So when we have this common difference, d, which we've already talked about, that's a constant rate of change, we have an arithmetic sequence. This is nothing new, it's not a new idea, it's just the vocabulary is new. And so an arithmetic sequence is a numerical pattern that increases or decreases, they don't always have to go up, at a constant rate called the common difference. So here in this sequence, we're going up by 2 every time, so our common difference is 2. And here in our second part, we've got a common difference of -4. We're going down 4 every single time, so d equals -4. We've got these 3 dots used at the end of each of these sequences. These are called ellipses. Okay, these just indicate there are more terms. Whenever you see the dot, 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 it just means it keeps going. That's all that means, and those are called ellipses. You've probably talked about those in English class, and if you haven't yet, then you can sound really smart when you get to that point in English class that the dot, dot, dot just means it keeps going.